Well, everything is good as gold for Hendrick Motorsports, a third consecutive win, and the first for Alex Bowman, getting a W in the Invitational Series by holding off Corey LaJoie and Ryan Preece in a two-lap overtime sprint to the finish at the virtual Talladega. Taking a look at the top 10 finish after Sunday's race, Bowman sitting pretty comfortable after winning this one, and check out the celebration. That's what you do when you get the W. Bowman, of course, sitting there at the top. Came in with 28-1 odds before Sunday. Meanwhile, back-to-back winner William Byron, the favorite, coming in at 72 odds, finished at 6 overall. But that doesn't matter because Bowman gets the W. All right, let's welcome in the man himself, Alex Bowman, joining us here on HQ this morning to talk about the big W there. Just take me through the race. Of course, this is a little different with the iRacing series a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely different. Some of the guys take it super seriously. I've been pretty lighthearted about it throughout the last couple weeks and just been trying to enjoy it and just be more entertaining than anything. So I'm kind of surprised that we were able to win. You know, just I haven't been very good at it by any means, but always good to get a win. And that last restart just really worked out for us, being able to be that first car in the outside line. Typically that car was the leader at the start-finish line area of the racetrack, so just knew that if we could stay that car, we'd be able to at least have a shot at winning, and glad it all worked out. So a lot of it when you're leading is about the guy behind you pushing, so thanks to the 37 for pushing us there, but always good to get a win. I don't know if it's like the real thing or not, but glad to have a virtual win for sure.
Take me through the pre-race ritual, because of course it's different. Do you take more coffee? What is it? Are you eating something? Are you like stretching? What goes into this leading up to the race?
Yeah, I kind of just rolled out of bed, grabbed some coffee, and jumped on the simulator. So a little different than a normal race day for me, for sure. I was up pretty late Saturday night, so slept in Sunday, grabbed some coffee, fed the dogs, and walked upstairs. So definitely different. It was an eventful day for us. We forgot to put fuel in on one of the pit stops, almost went a lap down, was kind of a disaster, which is about typical for me on an iRace, but somehow it all worked out.
You just mentioned that, missing the pit. You were on Twitter kind of tweeting up a storm and driving, a little multitasking here. Might run out of fuel. That'll be bad. Not pitting, though. Take me through that, because you can't do that in an actual race. You get away with it here on Sunday, though.
Yeah, for sure. We didn't put fuel in it on the first stop for some reason. We thought we did, and we didn't. So we had to pit under green really early, which then put us only 2 laps to the good, and the race got extended a little bit with that last caution and that green-white checkered. So just had to hope for the best and save fuel as much as we could under caution. It's kind of interesting. In the real race car, you don't know how much fuel you actually have. You don't have a fuel gauge. On iRacing, you have a fuel gauge, but it's not the most accurate thing in the world. So just trying to guess when we really were going to run out, that was the best thing to do. My spotter, Kevin Hamlin, was spotting for me in the game as well, and he was pretty sure we were going to run out. There's no way I was going to pit from the lead, though. So, like I said, glad it all worked out. Glad we didn't run out in front of the whole field. We would have crashed the whole field, and that would have been not the first time that I've crashed the whole field in an iRace, and I definitely would have had to blame my dog. So glad my dog didn't have to take the fall for that one again.
Yeah, you mentioned running out in front of the whole field. You actually got out in front of the pace car, tweeting again. You were kind of busy with a lot of these tweets throughout. Just got yelled at for driving through the pace car. Come on, iRacing, I'm just trying to tweet. And you weren't done there. You actually mentioned a retweet to NASCAR, as well as saying, I'm legitimately confused how this happened. You crossed the finish line, NASCAR saying, before anyone else, hope this helps. I mean, this is just all fun and games. I mean, just talk about some of those responses, then also just tweets just going throughout. This happened throughout the race, correct?
Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to tweet in iRace, but that pretty well sums up my level of seriousness when it comes to iRacing, I guess. You know, just really trying to enjoy it with the fans and be as entertaining as possible. I was at least entertaining myself. I don't know if everybody else thought it was as funny as I did, but definitely enjoy that. The pace car on iRacing, you can drive through it, which I guess they don't like that. They get mad when you drive through it. And I was looking at my phone, and I drove through the pace car under caution, and I got yelled at. So that was interesting. But yeah, I was kind of confused how we ended up winning. I was really surprised to have a shot at it, just with how much iRacing experience a lot of those guys have, and the lack of iRacing experience that I have. So still confused and surprised, but I'll take it for sure.
Now, you know this better than anyone, and most of us are watching it. Of course, you escaped the big one at Talladega, 16 laps in, and the multi-car accident. Seeing this go on as you're racing, what was your thoughts in watching this and being able to avoid it, by the way?
Yeah, so I did get caught up in it. There I am kind of spinning around and got some damage. But the great thing about iRacing is you have a reset. So I was able to use my reset then and get a new car and start going again. So that's the best part about virtual racing is when you hit stuff, it doesn't hurt, and sometimes you have a reset. So glad to be able to use that. Glad we didn't get caught up in another wreck towards the end of the race, just because you only get one reset. So you kind of got to pick and choose when you want to use it. And we had to use it early, but glad it worked out.
All right, and Alex, of course, winning helps everything. I know you're in negotiations now with Hendrick Motorsports, looking into the future. Any update on the deal getting done there?
Yeah, winning definitely helps. I don't know if virtual winning helps as much as when we won California a couple weeks before we got shut down here, but every little bit helps. So, we're all working on it, and hopefully get it put together soon.
All right, Alex Bowman, first of all, you had a birthday on Saturday. Happy birthday. The big win on Sunday.
Thank
Not
you.
a bad weekend, man. Take care.
Thanks for having me.
All right, they're not done. They're going to keep it going May 3rd. The next race start time at 1 p.m. Dover International Speedway. See if Alex can make it 2 in a row and maybe 4 in a row for Hendrick Motorsports. Keep it locked here. That'll be a good one. Hopefully no crashes.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.